everybody, welcome back to our furniture flipping adventure. I'm Sarah. Today I have this giant desk that we rescued from a dumpster on the side of the road, and we're going to be completely giving it a new makeover. I've already got it cleaned, I'm getting it scuff sanded, and it does have some damage that we're going to have to repair. This drawer refuses to stay closed, and that drawer's track is broken too. I have grand plans for it, so I'm going to go ahead and keep sanding, and then I'm going to wipe that down so I can get painting as soon as possible. Any area where the finish is failing, I want to make sure that I get off whatever wants to come off. If it wants to come off, I want to take it off. If it doesn't want to come off, odds are it's not going to chip off later. All these details are going to be really fun to paint and to make beautiful, but they are not fun to clean. There are so many crevices in this piece where dust can build up and hide that it is not fun to get it all off.
I'm not trying to hide the paint color from you. I just managed to lose the label somehow. This is Junk Monkey paint. I got a whole box of it at an auction one day, and it introduced me to this brand that I had actually never heard of. But I've used it a couple times now, and it's a very thick, fun paint to use, and I have a lot of crazy colors. But this one in particular is called Mouse in the House. It's a very light gray, and it's going to be perfect for this desk. At least I hope so.
So I'm getting ready to start my second coat, but I'm not 100% sure about the color. I was kind of thinking in my brain just a tint darker, but I'm going to paint a section on the side first with that second coat to see if that darkens it up just enough to satisfy my brain's overthinking things. But if not, I can always add just a drop of black, or I have a little bit of a darker gray that I could add to it just to tone it back down darker a little bit. So I'm going to test a section and then I'll see if it's good enough for my ideas. So I'll go ahead and start that.
So I went ahead and painted that little section, and I was supposed to let it dry to make sure that the color was right, but I just carried right along painting, and pretty soon the whole desk was done. So that's the color we're going with. Good gracious, why is that gold leaf so wrinkled? Well, it's a tragic story, actually. I went out one day to start the gold leaf process with grand hopes and dreams, and it turned out to be too cold and my adhesive wouldn't stick, so I had to wait for another day. But I kind of forgot to put it all away while waiting for another day, so when I came back on that other day, the gold leaf had blown little wispy sheets all over my workroom. And I'm not going to tell you about the process of gathering them back together. But I paid $15 for that package, and I was going to use it. Let me be the first to assure you that I know absolutely nothing about gold leafing. I've never touched it before. I've never done it before, and if I had to do it over, I would definitely not have chosen a project of this size to be my first. I really should have practiced on a picture frame or something a little less detailed than this giant desk. But now I know better. But now it's also too late because I've started. And unfortunately, this gold leaf is just so gorgeous, I can't stop.
So I'm a little ways into my first ever gold leafing project, and let me tell you the number one thing I've learned. Gold leaf doesn't care about you. Gold leaf only cares about one thing, and that's escaping you. Don't let the gold leaf escape. Gold leafing may not be right for you if you're impatient, if you need things perfect on the first try, or if you live in a windy climate.
So while I was brushing off the excess gold leaf, I held a little pot underneath it to catch the flakes and bits as they fell, not only to keep my cleanup a little bit easier because little gold flakes are not exactly the easiest thing to clean up, but also so that I could bring it inside and use those scraps on my handles. So as I was brushing off the gold leaf, you probably noticed a lot of spots that were missed, where the gold leaf didn't stick. Yes, I noticed those too, and I'm actually still working at filling them all in.
So I'm going to be honest with you, I'm standing here a little bit defeated, and that's because I think my dreams were a little bit larger than my abilities, and I bit off more than I can chew. I've never done gold leaf before, and I thought since all my other projects recently have just been going smoothly, that why not just give it a whirl without really doing much research. I watched a video about it like a year ago or something. Surely I could figure it out and know what I'm doing. Well, it beat me. I'm not done. I'm not giving up. And I considered just kind of posting, oh, no video this week, getting it perfect, and then showing it to you next week. But I decided to own up to my mistakes, and I made a lot of them, and I learned a lot along the way. I've had to crawl around this gold trying to get it perfect probably 3 times now. I've put in so many hours, and I just wanted to show you all that everybody's human, and we all have to learn to do hard things, and we're all not going to be perfect, and that's okay. But I wanted to at least give you guys a glimpse of my grand plan for this desk, and I will be posting it on my Instagram once I get it finished. So if you're not following me there, you can go over and follow me. I'll leave a link in the description. Same name, Our Furniture Flipping Adventure. I'll post it in the community tabs here on YouTube as well. But this is the plan I have for it. I'd like your opinion on whether I should also put gold on the leaves down here, or if that would just be too much. Because my original plan was to also have gold down here, but once I found out how hard it was, I kind of threw in the towel. I stomped a lot and growled at this piece a lot. I'm going to be honest. It's hard. If you are a gold leafing expert, please leave me your best tips down in the description. I have some binge watching on some gold leafing to do before I keep going. But this is not going to be my last gold leaf project, or all the learning I've done is for naught. So you will see me gold leafing again. And next time you see a video out from me where I'm doing gold leaf, I'm going to be smiling, because it's not going to beat me again. Until then, I'm Sarah with Our Furniture Flipping Adventure. Bye.